What's a dead giveaway that someone doesn't like themselves very much? I had a friend who was always the life of the party. She was beautiful, funny, and everyone loved her. She was always the first to compliment others, and she would go out of her way to make sure everyone was having a good time. She was always the one to organize events and make sure everyone was included. However, she would often cancel plans at the last minute, saying she wasn't feeling well. She would also apologize constantly, even when it wasn't necessary. She would often say things like, "I'm sorry for being such a burden," or "I'm sorry for taking up so much of your time." She would also make self-deprecating jokes about herself, saying things like, "I'm such an idiot," or "I'm so ugly." I always thought she was just being humble, but looking back, I realized she was actually struggling with low self-esteem. She would often compare herself to others and say things like, "I wish I was as pretty as her," or "I wish I was as smart as him." She would also put herself down, saying things like, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never be successful." She would often talk about how she felt like she was a failure and how she didn't deserve the good things in her life. She would also talk about how she felt like she was always letting people down. I wish I had noticed the signs earlier and been there for her.